Now, Bruce, just look right into the camera lens right here and tell us your name, your age, and where you were born.
My last name is Lee, Bruce Lee. I was born in San Francisco in 1940. I'm 24 right now.
Now, you told me earlier today that karate and jiu-jitsu are not the most powerful or the best forms of Oriental fighting. What is the most powerful or the best form?
Well, it's bad to say the best, but in my opinion, I think Gung Fu is pretty good. Well, Gung Fu is originated in China.
Gung Fu is a Chinese form of combat. Arts like karate or jiu-jitsu derived from Gung Fu.
A karate punch is like an iron bar, whang. A Gung Fu punch is like an iron chain with an iron ball attached to the end, and it go whang, and it hurt inside. It has to be based on a very minimum motion, so that everything would be directly expressed, one motion, and he's gone. Doing it gracefully, not to go, yelling and jumping all over him, but to do it! For instance, you will read it in a book, in a magazine and everything, that when somebody grabs you, you will first do this, and then this, and then, thousands of steps before you do a single thing. Of course, these kind of magazine would teach you to be feared by your enemies and admired by your friends and everything. But in Gung Fu, it always involves a very fast motion. Like, for instance, a guy grabbing your hand. It's not the idea to do so many steps. Step him right on the instep. You let go. This is what we mean by simplicity. Same thing in striking and in everything. There are various kinds of strike. It depends on where you hit and what weapon you will be using. To the eyes, you would use fingers. Don't worry. I will. Or straight at the face, from the waist, everything on. And then there is band arm strike, using the waist again into a back fist. From high, go back to the ground. There is the finger jab, there is the punch, there is the back fist, and then low. Of course, then they use leg, straight at the ground, or come up. Or, if I can back up a little bit, they start back from here, and then come back. Gung Fu can be practiced alone or with a partner. Practicing alone, they involve forms. Some imitate a crane, a monkey, a praying mantis. This is a crane form. Start off. This is one of the movements involved. They have the tiger that start like a tiger, using claw to claw the face, or the beak of the crane to the eyes move. This is some of the movement involved. Well, Gung Fu, the best example would be a glass of water. Why? Because water is the softest substance in the world, but yet it can penetrate the hardest rock or anything, granite, you name it. Water also is insubstantial. By that I mean you cannot grasp hold of it. You cannot punch it and hurt it. So every Gung Fu man is trying to do that, to be soft like water and flexible and adapt itself to the opponent.
The main difference, I would say, in my school, is it's more offensive. Attack and defense are simultaneous.
It's more of a complete system, and it's more fluid. By that I mean it's more flowing. There is continuity in movement instead of one movement, two movement, and then stop.